Look at the weather.
It's beautiful here.
Non-stop rain.
Oh, man, it is a blazer out there.
It's cold and it's shivery.
It is cold.
Really coming down here.
I really enjoy your weather reports.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, we're talking weather in a whole new way. From historical events to what's coming up, plus weather news, science, safety, fun facts, and more.
I like where this is going.
This is Weather Weekly. Weather Weekly with Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Marcus Bailey.
Episode 190 of Weather Weekly. Good to be with you here as we are putting the wraps up on the month of August. The next time you and I talk, it'll be the month of September. We got Labor Day weekend coming up here this upcoming weekend, which is usually a signal of the unofficial end of summer. It will also be the end of meteorological summer. That meteorological fall begins on September 1st. I tell you, as we go through this week, you felt it this weekend. It feels like we're a long way from saying goodbye to the summer months. We got some big time heat. In fact, could potentially be the hottest air of the year, this late surge in summer heat. We're going to talk about that and if we can squeeze out any rain chances. All of a sudden now are running pretty dry. We'll talk about it in the week ahead for August 26th, 2024. That's next on Weather Week. It is the week ahead for August 26th, 2024. Good to be with you, episode 190. Let's dive in. It's going to be a hot one again for the day on Monday, the 26th. Mostly sunny skies and big time heat. 94 will be the high temperature for Monday. Humidity is going to be elevated as well. So feels like temperatures likely are going to be into that 100 degree mark across much of the state. Could be a little bit worse off down to the south and southwest. Overnight lows, Monday night will fall into the low 70s. So it's going to be quite uncomfortable here for the overnight hours. Heading into Tuesday, could be the hottest. I should mention, too, with that 94 for a forecasted high Monday, the hottest day so far in Indianapolis has been 93. I think we have a couple of days that we could actually break that. Obviously, for Monday, the 26th, we could do that. Tuesday, I think, will be our best opportunity probably to reach that, and it could be the hottest day of the upcoming stretch here. Tuesday, 96 will be our high under a partly cloudy sky. Feels like temperatures over 100. There could be a few spotty thunderstorms, mainly north. And I think that would probably happen in the evening and overnight hours. Otherwise, we're mostly clear. So I wouldn't bet on it. All right. Those of you that need to water the plants and that kind of stuff. As we go into Wednesday, slightly better chance for maybe some scattered showers and thunderstorms on Wednesday. But again, not a slam dunk. 94 will be your high on Wednesday. And I think, again, these are going to be kind of driven by the heating of the day. Certainly not widespread, but could start to develop, during the afternoon through the early to mid-evening hours. Once we kind of lose the heating of the day, we'll lose those rain opportunities. I think same thing applies on Thursday with chance of thunderstorms. 92 will be your high during the day on Thursday. We kind of see the core of the heat break down. Now that said, we're still into the low 90s with those scattered thunderstorms into the afternoon and evening. There might be a slightly better chance for showers and thunderstorms heading our way for Friday. Still a high of 90, but some afternoon showers and thunderstorms could be possible. And that will apply during the early to mid-evening hours if you got some high school football games. Again, I don't expect widespread rain or storms, but there will be some areas that could get some rain. And it is also important to note that any of these storms that get going anytime this week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, specifically because of the humidity, really could have some pretty hefty downpours. There could be some gusty wind potential for some severe storms, so we'll keep an eye on that. But I'm widespread severe weather not really anticipated. And then rolling into Saturday to kick off next weekend, another chance for thunderstorms. We're going to bring the temperatures down a bit as we kick off the holiday weekend. Again, a lot of dry time, though. We'll have highs into the mid-80s. I'm going with a high of 86 coming up for Saturday. So some pretty intense heat up and coming here over the next 7 days. So when will we find some relief from the high heat as we enter into the month of September? We'll talk about that in the extended long-term forecast. That's coming up next on Weather Week. All right, quickly, we will talk about the stats so far for the month of August. Month to date in precip, 1.80 inches. We're down 0.66. Last year, this time we had 2.96, so we're well below where we were this time last year. Since June 1st, so the beginning of summer, 10.42. We're down 1.41 for the summer, 32.46, 32.46 since January 1st. That is up 2.30 inches of rainfall. All right, so we're not horrible, but we are getting rather dry here. And we could use a little bit of rain. The forecast over the next 7 days, about a quarter to half an inch. All right, but again, these are going to be very spotty. It's not kind of a widespread rain, unfortunately. All right, now looking ahead, the 8 to 14, well, I should say this. I know I usually go 8 to 14 day. The numbers for the holiday weekend, I mentioned the mid-80s on the way for Saturday. I think that will hold for Sunday as well, but Labor Day, I see numbers slipping into the upper 70s for highs, and mid-70s will be on the way back to work and school for Tuesday and Wednesday. So that's the 3rd and the 4th. The 8 to 14 day outlook kind of coincides with that. So this would be September 1st through the 7th. Very strong signal for below average temperatures, and there is a slight signal for above average precipitation. So both would be really welcome news here entering into that first week of September. The September outlook, this was updated on the 15th. Again, we probably brought this up, I think, last podcast. Above average temperatures and no really strong signal for above or below average precipitation coming up. So stay cool this week. There is some relief in sight, however. So some welcome news if you are not a fan of this summer surge of heat heading our way. That'll do it for this week's podcast. Always love to hear your feedback. You can shoot me an email anytime, marcus.bailey@wishtv.com. You can also reach me on social media, Marcus Bailey Weather on Facebook and at Marcus Bailey on X and Instagram as well. You can get our forecast 24 hours a day with our Storm Track 8 weather app and, of course, online at wishtv.com/weather. And you can catch my forecast Monday through Friday on the TV side and streaming online at our website as well on Wish TV's Daybreak, Monday through Friday, starting at 4 a.m. Hope to see you there. While you're here, make sure to check out all the other great podcasts, all part of the All Indiana Podcast Network. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. And God bless.
Discover more from Storm Track 8 Weather and Wish TV. Online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to check out more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.